opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
We'll take that.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found a hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not now. We've got a couple of guys on.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Striding in once again, Gary. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jordan Cowan. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This game is right along as we move into the middle innings with no. I think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now at the plate, Gary, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's getting tired. We might get a cookie. We might be able to get a cookie here. Nope.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pop me up.
Bracho is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Striding into the box, Trenton Brooks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle ball game right now. They want to get.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
Let's go. Let's get
ready once again. Gary. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. The tag, and he is out.
I thought I could make it.
Here we go. This is
So
you, baby.
digging in now, Gary. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Here we go. Let her fly here. Let her fly.
Four-seam slider curve, new pitcher. Let's see how this comes out of this game.
Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a
Let's
base
go.
hit.
That's game.
And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Bowie Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Isaac Matson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air tonight. Now in the box, Gary. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 56.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
I want to get to the next level on this. Bases loaded. Four-seam slider curve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one.
That was
A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
They get the force at the plate.
Double
Relay
play.
to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second.
We couldn't.
Digging in now, Gary.
Now batting. Number 56.
We need something.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One time.
I don't like it.
Fly, buddy.
Ryan swinging it. I don't like it.
This is in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Last half of the 7th here, ready for another shot now. Gary, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hung up there.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Line drive to left.
Right.
But he'll hardly need to move out there
Didn't
in
even
left
make him
as this is
move.
hauled in for the first out. At the plate, Gary. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
Number
point.
56.
First delivery to him on the way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, see it.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Oh.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Nope.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I seem to know too soon.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Really pulled that one across
Okay,
as the
you can get back
slider
up,
misses
you can get
well
back up,
inside.
let's just play it cool.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying
Let's
off
go.
that
Let's
one.
go. That looks
Left
good.
fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Akron Rubber Ducks took the lead in the
So it looks
fourth
like
and
when we
held on
don't
until
produce
the
it
end.
all, that's whenever the team just,
Welcome to
straight
MLB.
sucks, so.
So coming to the
Four-seam
plate,
change,
Gary,
slider,
and
curve.
he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
6 runs.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2-1.
For a good one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Get your pitch.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least
There we
make the
go.
guy
I'll
work
take
for
it.
it.
I'll
He's
take it.
doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-1.
No mistake
Give me a
what he
meatball
was
down the
sitting
middle.
on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
The first baseman.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Oh,
Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Let's go now.
Now a throw over. And
No.
he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that. Coming to the plate now, Gary, a base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, that's kind of outside. It's kind of way outside.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's
Come on,
1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drill. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And now it'll kick
take
around
it.
in the corner. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
That's a nice piece of hitting
probably
right there,
not.
Dan. He went
Almost
heater
killed
up
the
in the
ball
zone
boy.
and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And he
No,
is
I was
tagged
there.
out here.
I was
Boy,
there.
A bad mistake that time as he's
Okay, it's fine. We're fine. 7-0.
ready for another chance. Gary, couple of singles to his credit thus far. 0-1 the count.
Early.
Now the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right
Is that
under
an
his
error?
glove.
Is that an error? Or base hit?
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Hey, this
Look
might
at
be
that
their
base
best
running dressing
opportunity
yourself.
to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Wood is there, and that should
Let's
be
take a
deep
run.
enough to
Let's get a
score the
run.
run.
Get that.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away.
7-2. Four-seam
Into the box
change,
now,
curve.
Gary. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A slow little roller to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy
2
with
for
this win.
4.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.
Victorious Rubber Ducks. 7 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left.
The game's futures
Four-seam curve,
digging
change,
in.
and a
Gary,
slider.
couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 56.
Ooh.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong. He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that's the second out. Into the box, Trenton Brooks. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Easy out.
To the left side, scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, Gary. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I thought that was going to be bad.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Double play.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to short. He's got it.
Got that contact
in time to first, and there were 2 away.
It was good and good. I don't know what else. New pitcher.
At the plate, Gary. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Rubber Ducks led this game from the 3rd.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Lifting weights and stuff, coach? Let's get our plate vision up.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A East.
4-13.
Play ball.
Gross.
Stepping into the box, Cole Freeman, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded. And quickly there are 2 away.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Gary. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Let's get it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Late and weak.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out.
Leading off the inning, KJ
We're
Harrison.
up by
And
one.
they'll need him to get
Let's
something
win
going
it.
here. Weakly hit to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Barely dug that.
Play ball. He's safe.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Gary. He flew out in his last at bat. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Get out of here. Get out of there.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Gary. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Number 56.
Red light, green light.
First
Let's go.
offering on
Let's
its
go.
way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Gary, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Red light, green light.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Bases loaded.
All right, one pitch,
Show
one
off
pitch,
that
right here,
gulag
let's go.
power.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
This is pulled into right. De La Rosa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands.
Good wood.
Coming to the plate now,
Good wood.
Israel Pineda
Good wood,
is
Gary.
working
That's all
on
I
a
can do.
1 for 3 thus far.
Pineda.
Ready with the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. He's right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Senators lead it 3-1.
3-1.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gary. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Scooped up to second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here is a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
First for the victorious faceoff. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
The show's continuing coverage. All set for the start of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Gushu. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped up.
Nice.
And there's the first out. Into the box now, Gary. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, see it? Driver right there.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, they called that in.
Hey, see it?
The
Driver.
windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Give me another change down low.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Nothing doing here this half.
I don't know what.
Digging in to try it again. Gary, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched.
A swing and a drive sent out toward
Come on,
the gap.
we need something.
And that is off the wall. And the runner is in from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
We're good.
Ready now, Cole Freeman.
That was a little bit
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Oopsie.
Standing in, Gary, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
4-seam, guys on the corners, bottom of the 6th.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
He's going to try to get me to... Oh.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Of course it's squared up and I'm in front of it.
Yeah, you can do it. No one
0-2, here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-0. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Bay Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs, 13.
Minor League Baseball is
Minor League Baseball.
now at the plate. Yadiel Hernandez comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Popped him up.
Hernandez.
Canelo shading to his right.
Oh,
and he has
Canelo,
some
you son
trouble
of a
with it.
gun. That wasn't me.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rhett Wiseman. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. To third. To second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Last half of the 2nd set to go. In now, Gary. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
See you drive it like you can. Let's go.
3-0 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Piece of cheese down the middle.
Because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And we
got it.
ground out.
And that's out number 1.
And we ground out.
Digging in, Gary. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Line toward the gap in left center.
There we go.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
The double, I'll take a double.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mason McCoy.
The designated hitter.
Come on, Mason.
McCoy.
Bring us home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line softly toward the hole.
Oh,
But little trouble handling
that
this
was
one down there
getting
at
through.
third as that will end. Settling in
Grand
now. Gary
salami
is working on
time,
a 1 for 2
boys.
games so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.